Hi.
Hi, guys.
Okay, well, this week, Amanda's getting bandit. We're going to spend 4 weeks in the book of Revelation. Sometimes people call it Revelations on accident, but it's just singular, Revelation. Yep. And some homework for those of you who want to do it. You could look up what Revelation means. And we'll talk about it next week. But that could be something to do. It's a common enough word.
Yeah.
So then how we're going to talk about it, though, is from our Jesus Storybook Bible. So you can go and get that. Hit pause if you need to. And turn to page, the end. 342. 342. 342. So some time to get it. Okay, we're going to trust you hit pause and you're there.
Yep.
Revelation's the last book in the Bible. So that's something to be thinking about, too. Like endings. Yeah, endings. And we've got a plan for that. But in the meantime, let's just start reading on page 342. Well, let Amanda read.
And it's titled A Dream of Heaven.
Yeah, Dream of Heaven. And there's our picture, a lot of blue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the water. Yeah, and there's an island there with a little, turret it looks like, and there's a bird as well.
Little bird.
Yep.
So, John sees into the future from Revelation. John was one of Jesus' helpers. He was old now and living on an island, which might sound nice, except it was a prison. The leaders put him there to stop him from talking about Jesus, but I'm sure you don't think a little thing like that, being put in a cell, in a prison on an island in the middle of the ocean, could stop God's plan, do you? One morning, Jesus appeared right there in John's cell. Jesus' eyes were bright, shining like the sun. I am going to show you a secret, John, Jesus said, about when I come back. His voice was like the sound of rushing waters. Write down what you see so God's children can read it and wait with happy excitement. Then Jesus gave John a beautiful dream, except John was wide awake, and what he saw was real, and one day it will all come true.
That's the beginning. It kind of gives you a clue to what Revelation means. All right, next page. And we're going to stop on this page, actually, because we're going to do something a little different. It's like the whole page, Amanda was pointing out, and she's right. All right, well, it looks like what it's supposed to be is the piece of paper that he wrote it down on the table. All right, so he's writing down what he saw. I see a throne, and on the throne is a king, and the king is Jesus. All around the throne are people bowing down. They are giving him their treasures. There are loud cheers and clapping and bright laughter like 1,000 waterfalls. And everyone bursts out singing a new song.
Ooh. ...
So that's going to be to be continued. We're going to stop and we're going to kind of stretch it out because, that's what we're doing. And actually, we got about as far as we're going to get in church. All right, so they're all singing. We do that in church all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's talking about one of the things that's going to be, in the end, a lot of singing. So we practice singing. That's why we do that. And so, right. So you can look up Revelation. And the last thing is we've got sort of a secret project that has to deal with Revelation. And what's going to happen is you are going to get your, what would you call them? Your tools. Your equipment for the secret ingredient is going to come in the mail this week. So there won't be any instructions because we'll tell you the following week.
So don't do anything with it until we tell you.
Yes, that's right. But in the meantime, you do have your dossier. That's what the spies call it. Your all of your information. You could read ahead if you want and find out what's going to happen in the story. Maybe it'll give you clues for your secret project. And one thing, if you don't get them, like if you're not on the list, that's no problem. Just have your folks send us a message, and we'll get it to you. Yeah. So that's everything. We're real excited about it. It's going to be fun. Look up Revelation, what that word means. Get ready for your project. You could read ahead if you want. It's up to you. And think about endings, too, for this last book. All right, well, let's have a prayer then, and that'll be enough for this week. Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for Jesus.
Thank you for Jesus.
Thank you for showing us your love.
Thank you for showing us your love.
Thank you for summer days.
Thank you for summer days.
And friends and family.
And friends and family.
And music.
And music.
And all God's children say,
Amen.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll see you next week. Have
Bye,
a good
guys.
week. Bye.